We've got some big news to discuss in this video, all about voting proposals and how this one vote could change the way Terra Luna Classic votes upon a number of things, including community funds and how we use them. So you are definitely going to want to watch this video because it's very, very interesting, particularly when we talk about millions of dollars. We're equally going to have a quick look at the price. We have had a nice little run over the last 24 hours, but be sure before we start this video to hit the like button. I do appreciate all of you, and it is a dead simple thing, and it does let more people know what's going on with Terra Luna Classic. So with that being said, let's dive into the video. So here we go. The global market had a big run up yesterday, 3.78% up, 1.06 trillion, with Bitcoin at 21.3. You can see here 4% up on the 24-hour. Now we're in a real test purpose right now. Are we going to see Bitcoin come back down? It does feel like the bears are trying to drag us back down. You can see in the hour lots of red candles being minted currently in the last hour, so we're going to stay really close to this. When we take a look at Terra Luna Classic specifically, we are the 36th highest ranked cryptocurrency, so we did take a place back, up 13% on the market cap at $1.66 billion, and our volume insane, 620 million, which is great for the burns coming. Now remember, the Binance has moved to a monthly burn. We'll take a look at all of that on chain in another video coming later on, but 179.42% up. And interestingly, we'll take a look at it in just a sec, we have moved up into the 2-5 range, a good level of support for us again as we kind of work our way back up towards the 3s. Now, all the rumors currently around Coinbase. Are we going to see Coinbase list Luna Classic on Monday? Well, we're going to have to take a look at that in just a second. Let's get slightly into the more technicals. We can see this 251 range. Now we broke through this 248 level of support that we've drawn back. That goes back quite a number of times. Equally, the lower level of this 23 is a very strong level of support. But we currently are testing between the 248 and the 252, a really strong level. You can see we've touched this a number of times. Likewise, we haven't managed to break through. We did break through not so long back, but we have been pulled back in as the market feels like it's come down. Now, again, we will see what happens as we move through this weekend. I think if we get a bit more news around the Coinbase announcement, or whether you can validate that whether it's true or not, we could see a bit more explosive move. And this is the thing with Terra Luna Classic, that a lot of people get spooked when we're at 4-5% negative. You can just see how quickly this ran up from here at the 2-2 range, you know, at early on in the day yesterday, all the way up to here 3:30 this morning. So significant rise over a quick time period. On the 15-minute chart looking now, but we'll see kind of how this bounces off this kind of 2-4 range, and hopefully we can stay in that 2-5 part, but down just 3% overall on the technicals, and a couple of interesting points there. Now the Coinbase rumors, here we go. We've got Terra Luna Classic price on a high roller coaster ride. How high will it go? This talks a little bit about some of the proposals, which I want to cover off. Equally, it talks a number about Coinbase, and it says here from bull.lunk says Coinbase could be listing Luna on Monday. It says here, furthermore, reports of Luna Classic coin may be listed on Coinbase on Monday, boosted the coin's gains even further. Now, I cannot confirm this to be true. I can't find anywhere where I can see it. I have messaged Coinbase to ask if they can get some validity on this, and no one has come back. So I cannot confirm or deny whether this to be the case or not. I think if we did get anything formally from Coinbase, I think we could be heading well up into the 3s. We may even touch the 4s. But ultimately, if we don't get the news I think people are looking for, we could see a bit of a sell-off as it comes into Monday. Now, speaking of Coinbase, I want to just give a quick word and a shout out to our sponsor, BingX. If you are looking to buy cryptocurrency, you want to bag yourself $20 just for signing up. There is a link down in the description. Sign up with that link. You're going to get yourself $20 just for signing up to their platform. They have a brilliant spot trading market with all your favorite cryptocurrencies that you can go and buy, grid trading, derivatives, as well as anything else. They also have a fantastic new user rewards with up to $5,000 just for signing up with the link down in the description. So get yourself over there, sign up, take a look at BingX using that link, get yourself $20 and give yourself the opportunity to get a further $5,000 just for depositing on their platform. So again, thank you to BingX. All the links in the description. Go and check that out. So we'll see in terms of what happens from the Coinbase announcement. We will kind of see what that looks like. What else do we have? Well, we also have proposal 10879. Now this is the proposal to discuss whether community assets should be distributed by on-chain voting through Terra Luna Classic governance proposal systems. So if you've been under Terra Rock, this is the $4.16 million that's come from Duck One or come from Terraform Labs that Alex has managed to get hold of, and there's a discussion as to how best to use these funds. Now, everything that happens on Terra Luna Classic is put through the Terra Station governance proposal, and I think that's why it's really good. This one was being a bit funny. I think people were hoping that we could just kind of get it through. I think people want us to kind of move on a bit quicker with this, but what is really interesting is we are currently at 80.75% have voted yes. This does look like it's going to pass the quorum. It's got 4 days left to go, with only 4.66% have put no with veto, only 0.98% have voted no, and 13% have abstained. When we take a look at the validators, and this is the great thing about validators now, we can see how people have gone. So a couple of the big validators have not voted on here. You can see StakeBing, Loonsea DAO, Orion Money, and All Nodes have not voted on this, as well as a number of other validators. Lunatics Token, you can see there, all not currently voted on this. So we'll see kind of how this goes, but it does feel like it's going to go through, and hopefully once this goes through, we can just put this to bed. There is, however, I think potentially a bit of a kickback from potentially the validators. You can see here Vegas has validated to vote yes on this, and I think ultimately, look, it's important that it does sit with the community to vote, but equally we may have to reap some repercussions based upon how people feel on the back of it. The next question would be, ultimately, what does it look like and how that goes? It says, do you agree the community assets should always be distributed by on-chain voting through Terra Classic governance proposal systems? By voting yes to this proposal, you are agreeing that all distribution of funds has to be done via on-chain voting. This is you, me, and any investors being given a right to vote, as well as validators, which is why it's incredibly important when you are picking the validators that you want to stake with. And again, I would recommend you stake your Luna Classic, that you are staking with the validator that has the best interests of both you as the investor and equally the project. Bearing in mind, this sets an agenda and a tone that any funds being moved in terms of Terra Luna Classic will be done through a voting system. This could hinder us in the long term getting decentralized applications if there is a short time squeeze on some of those. So again, we need to be mindful about how we're voting, but it does look like it's going to go through, and then hopefully we can move on from these funds and really start to build again with Terra Luna Classic. So here we go. We'll keep an eye on the chart. Moving back up, did bounce off this 2.4 level, so hopefully we can break the 2.5s and upwards. Coinbase may be coming soon. Terra Luna Classic for me feeling pretty strong. Let me know in the comments down below, do you think Coinbase yes, or do you think Coinbase no? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.